Hi, everybody. This is the Empress, and I wanted to come on today, this morning, Thursday morning, and just speak a little bit in regards to this situation. Now, I'm going to do a little bit of a recall from the past. And I want people to please understand that there has been so many people involved in this situation regarding the stolen inheritance. But the main character and the main cause actions of these characters who have played a role and who have only bridged the trust of any type of business connections to this situation. Now, I am not here to be nobody's friend, since people have felt the way they have towards me has been very ridiculous. That's how I feel. I feel that the person and the cause of all this comes from a certain woman. This woman has literally have conflicted my life, in regards to what she perceives in this situation. Now, this lady for 50 years has claimed to be a mother figure in my life, right? And, I always had a really bad, ugly feeling when it came to this woman, Katherine Archuleta. I always felt as if she was just a person who has only used another person during my life, and she knew about the history of my father. This person and other family members have kept this secret from me for 50 years of my life. This woman had no right keeping it from me this long. I am, of course, shocked how this woman has covered up and has neglected to be responsible for what she has caused in my life. And, you would think a grown woman who was in government and who worked for Obama, in 2013, 2015, you would think that this person would have been upstanding in our government. Now, I wasn't here to talk about this woman because, I'm here to talk about what she has done and what was not right. Like I have said, I have never lived with this woman. I was not raised by this woman, and I never have lived in Colorado at a younger age. I never even I've never even spoke to this lady. And it's so profound how a woman who has literally stole my inheritance from when I was small, how this person has felt so much hatred for a little girl that was never in her life. And it's crazy how people, keep an image of a little girl in her head and still holds grudges until today. Now, I really feel that Mrs. Archuleta has some really serious issues when it comes to acknowledging the truth of what she has hidden from me and kept from me and has done many bad things behind my back in my life without my knowledge. This lady has really done enough damage. She has really done enough of her bully and her wrongful conduct in regards to being a government official. Now, I feel she has some serious issues and problems when it comes to me, and you try to analyze this matter and try to analyze why is this person so hateful towards me. I have had to deal with so many people in my life feeling this way about me because of people like her. This lady, took an image and she created another image of me that is not me. She took my name, she took my image, she took whatever I did when I was young and only used it and abused it. This person has never done anything good in my life. She has done nothing but slander and try to manipulate me with more lies. Now, the first place is I don't believe anything this woman says. I don't trust her, and she's not allowed to be in my life. I have taken too much of this lady's bullshit behind my life without my knowledge from the past. This lady has used my name, my image, my status, and this legacy only to abuse it. This lady, when I was small, claimed that she was my caretaker. And what she has done was lie. She lied about me in Colorado. She lied to people about me. She tried to keep me a secret from the government. She tried to hide me because of the money she was holding was never hers. She used the legacy, she used my status to benefit and gain to be a politician. See, this lady never wanted Congress or the government to know about me. She kept this a secret because she didn't want people to know where she was getting that inheritance from. Well, I'm going to make it clear that she had no right using this legacy for her purpose and gain for herself and other officials who ran for a position in the government. You see, she placed my inheritance and my trust in the government when she had no right to. Even though I understand that my legacy is a part of the government, and I understand that the portion of my finances, she has only taken it and using it for herself. And this person has lived my life for 50 years. Now, who in the heck does this kind of thing to another person? You know, what this person has done has kept me from benefiting from my father's royalty, from my father's benefits, from my ancestors' history. This is what she has denied me in my life. You know, people say that I am a privileged woman. Well, I didn't know that because it was kept from me. It was kept from me by this fake mother. It was kept away from me by this fake father, Mr. Gonzalez, and another person by the name Aurora Garcia, an aunt. You know, these people have all worked together for many, many years to defraud me of my great fortune. Now, these people have many people working an inside job. This is the reason why these people got away with so much, because all of this was conspired and it was an organized crime. This situation is not good. What they have done in this agency is just an unhealthy, unprofessional, big lie. You see, this person has stolen from me since I was young because she knew very well that I was in another state with my adopted parents. I wasn't never around Colorado. You know, she did falsified documents, lied about guardianship. She did all that bad, corrupted shit to get a hold of my assets and my finances and my trust that never came to me. You know, this person has done nothing but fraud, identity theft. This is what you call identity theft. Now, this person had no right using my name or using my image or using my title or using my resources or using whatever my father had left to me. All these people have done was use me for the purpose of their own gain and thievery. You know, they have literally, this woman has taken away 50 years of my life. I didn't grow up privileged. You know, when you talk about privilege to me, it's having a home, it's having my family and their care and need and my need. You know, and this woman never realized that maybe I needed it throughout my life. She didn't give a shit about my life. She didn't care one thing about money belonging to me. You know, this lady has literally have defrauded me all my life. And you know, this person has has done something really wrong, and she has no right to put people out there to try to assassinate me or attempt to murder another. You see, this lady and this aunt are so called bisexuals and lovers. And these people have plotted for several years in regards to this great fortune. You know, these people have used their connections with this agency that they stole from me. They have used a stolen house that was left for me. They have used this money for themselves. Now, who's the one that left me this? This was my father, and my father was a king. My great grandfather was a majesty, and he's the one that was wealthy in Virginia. He was one of the wealthiest families in Virginia. And my great grandfather was an attorney in Virginia back in the 1700s when he purchased the land in Virginia. You know, people think I don't know about my history, and I do. And you know, that grandfather goes down to my grandfather, then it goes down to my father, and after my father, it's me. You see, I'm the heiress of my father's legacy. And, you know, I have learned my history, my father's history, and his royal bloodline. Now, these people have only used me for the purpose of this inheritance during the last 50 years of their life. You see, these people have given so many other people money, have given people homes, assets, everything that others wanted, that think that they're in this lineage. What she has done to my trust was very horrible. I have never seen such bad people. These people have no right to abuse a legacy the way they did. They had no right using it and overindulging for their own gain and purpose. Even the people who are having troubles, like Trump, who also used and abused my father's lineage. Most of his property is belonging in this lineage. And, I find it very disappointing how a lot of people like Mrs. Archuleta and people who are connected to her have gotten away with a lot of things. And, I feel that when this lady was put into office to run for operational personal management, there's your answer. Since the day this lady had worked in the White House, worked as operational personal management, that's where the how came in for the United States. Now, no one wants to go against this woman. I just don't like her because I don't like the way she became. You know, to me, I didn't have no idea this woman was as bad as it seems. But this woman has literally have abused everything that should have been good for the United States, good for our country. And, there's too much deceptive corruption in the matter of what she has planned and plotted for most of my life. This lady kept my inheritance and used it as if she was an empress, as if she was royal, and as if she had entitlement. You see, these kind of people who are deceptive and only lives on others' money have only defrauded the government, have defrauded our United States. I find this whole situation with this woman who still claims to be in power or in control of an agency that she has only destroyed. Now, this lady has lied in regards to this agency. My father left me a portion, a private business for me to do something good in my life. Anything that was left for me by my father, by my ancestors, by my grandmother, all she does is go against it and uses it to despite a person who has never been in her life. And when a person does this kind of stuff for over 50 years, this person has a mental issue. Because why would a person have so much hatred, so much guilt, so much of an image that has been obsessed for this long? And the point is that this woman sees an image and has kept the same cycle and pattern in her life to continue attacking a person that was never in her life. Now you would try to understand, why would a person attack a little girl when she was small by taking what didn't belong to her and use it for herself? Why would this lady pay people to attack me? Why would this person want to see me dead? Now, I'm speaking about this lady because I've never done nothing to this person, and it's very shocking to see that this lady, even though without me saying anything, continues and demonstrates and shows the fact that this is a hate crime. And this person has done everything she can to take from me all my life. And I didn't deserve that. I didn't deserve that when this person knew very well that I have my own family and I've been with someone for 38 years. This lady knows very well that I have been with someone and I have my children from the same person. This lady has only tried to make a bad smear campaign, gossip, slander, and make me look bad. You know, she has lied in regards to, children. She has lied in regards to her son, which, you know, her son is a cousin. You see, these people only want another to fall into their falsehood. Now, I find this lady very sick because, she's the kind of woman that treats her son as a husband. And I have never seen this Libra man in my life. I've never seen none of these people. And when Mrs. Archuleta thinks that she could tell a 60-year-old woman what to do, now that's a problem. I am not in love with anyone in this family, and these people have only misled other people to believe that I am, and I'm not. Like I said, these people have only slandered and tried to ruin my name and make me look bad when all this time I've only been with my own children, and I have never been around these people. All these people have done for several years was falsified documents, and forgery. All of these years of my life, all this person has done was use forgery and pay judges and attorneys to do things that were not even true. You see, I've never been around this person for this person to think she has a right to be in my life. You see, in learning what they did to my father and mother, it's hurtful. You know, these people have literally murdered. You know, I feel that my father's body, where he died in Colorado, it's probably not even there. And they're using it to keep my father's finances in Alamosa, Colorado. You know, these people have an issue of being nothing but fraudulent people and have built nothing but corruption in this operational personal management and has caused nothing but hell. This lady has caused so much problems for people's lives that she thinks it's funny. You know, I was on this journey because I wanted to know and look and search for my father. Because, as I said, me and my father had a bond as father and daughter. And the point and the situation here is that my father invested in me since I was 11. But in 1975, that was the last time I saw my father. And then 7 years later, he passed away. And it was very cruel for this people, you know, to withhold his death from me. It was wrong for them not to give me what was my birthright after my father died. It wasn't right what they did to me for the last 50 years in leaving me in poverty. And if these people think that I don't know,
Don't go to work. And let me see, I come early, go get the stickers, Monday in the morning.
all right, honey.
Monday in the morning, I'm gonna call the guy and he said, I'll be a little bit late. Where I have to do something, an emergency, okay?
Okay.
So today is Friday.